What is the real meaning of love beyond romance? You see, love is a label we use in popular culture to define a set of feelings that arise for us at any given point of time in the moment. Let me examine two or three of them to see the shades that are included. When you're playing with your child, there's a joy of parenting. There is that experience of I'm willing to do anything for this little bundle of joy. That also we call love. When you are with your loved one, with your partner, and you realize how happy they make you feel, how the world is perfect in their presence, and you're feeling that sense of, oh my God, I want this moment to stay forever. That also we call love. When you are invoking for grace of God, or you are a bhakti yogi, and you're chanting to invoke your deity, and you're devoting yourself to the service of whatever spiritual entity you believe in, that is also called love. So you have to understand, love is a label we use. To truly understand what it means, it's very important for us to understand what are the qualities it inspires within us when we are in presence of love. So instead of trying to understand the deeper meaning of love, let's examine what arises within us when we feel. So when love is present, we have acceptance. We accept people the way they are and the way they are not, with their imperfection. It's like a crying baby or a baby who's just pooped, and you still have, and you found it very cute when they spill the food. So that's an acceptance, an unconditional acceptance of someone. That is an expression of love. When you want to take care of somebody, you want to do an act of service when you love someone. That is an expression of love. So being of service, nurturing someone, being protective, giving them what they need most to have the greatest life that they can is an expression of love. When you are immersed in your faith, in your worship, or whatever spiritual practice you practice, and you surrender to let your soul or your God or your deity unfold the next step for you in life, or to show you where you need to go and who you need to be, that is also surrender in presence of love. So love is a phenomena or a label we use to call that feeling which inspires joy, acceptance, being of service, surrender, goodwill, freedom, and nurturing. This is all that arises in the moment when we are in presence of love. So the real question is not what is the real meaning of love. The real question is what is it that we can cultivate within ourselves as an expression of whatever we are calling love. So try to bring in an unconditional acceptance to the moment, a sense of duty to the moment, a sense of surrender to whatever is and whatever will be, a sense of being of service to nurture those around you, to have that inner peace and calm and that sense of oneness, non separation. Those feelings or those experiences are the true meaning of love. Rest, everything else is just glamour and temporary. What lasts is this unconditional acceptance, being of service, experiencing togetherness or oneness, surrendering to whatever is and whatever is not, and allowing yourself to be moved by the profoundness of connection in the moment. That's love. And that can apply to parenting, to romantic feeling, to looking at a sunset, to be in presence of your teacher. I do feel that in our popular culture, I know I'm going to sound very old when I say that, the romantic ideas of love are overrated. What truly creates long lasting joy and happiness and a beautiful life is not the romance in the air. It's unconditional acceptance. It's being of service. It's nurturing and caring. It's prioritizing other people's needs. It's experiencing that sense of oneness. We are a teamwork. We are in it together. And surrendering to whatever is and whatever is not. That lasts way longer than whatever other romantic meanings of love there might be, and is more fulfilling. I can promise you that. When you can experience that joy of being of service or be at the receiving end of it, when you can provide unconditional acceptance or receive unconditional acceptance, that joy is incredible. So I will invite you to broaden your horizons and definition of love. Next time you want to experience love or give love in a relationship, choose one of these things. How might I bring unconditional acceptance? How might I be nurturing? How might I be of service? How might I surrender to wherever life takes us? How might I team up? How might I come from a sense of duty, doing something that needs to be done because it's important, not because I want it or like it? You will realize a depth, profoundness, and longevity of what you call love beyond romance. Romance is very fleeting, but it's the joy of acceptance, togetherness, freedom, service, self expression that lasts a lot longer. That is the true meaning of love.